think we're live. Oh, we're going low budget today because I don't know how to do an intro. Lighting sucks. New official hats with stick-on stickers, man. So, hey guys, how you doing? It's 2 Tuesday. It's the first live for the Veteran Podcast. Hi, honey.
Hi.
Well, you're about as peppy.
It was a rough day.
So it's Tuesday. Oh, stuff's falling.
Swiffer got you
But hey, that's what you do when you go live. So OC Bike Week.
What? It was alright.
It was all right.
Yeah.
Just all right.
What? Being honest, it was alright.
OC's no big. It's a big thing to us in a way,
Yeah.
but it's nothing new to us. This is our fourth straight year together going. I've been going a couple years before that. Meg and I started going right when we first got together. So Ocean City is a little close to our hearts. It's technically our anniversary, so works out in my favor because I shouldn't forget it.
What you doing?
I do not. Why you gotta be like that? What, I have to get you something?
No.
I mean, you wrote.
You give me a migraine every day. You don't have to get me anything.
Well, I mean, I took you to Bike Week. I mean, you were there. Does that count?
Sure.
So we left out Thursday after putting the little kiddos on the bus. How was the ride down?
Wasn't too bad, actually.
Wasn't bad?
No.
She talking too soft? Can y'all hear her? Yes, no? Oh, Corey, she'll probably hit me. She won't hit me now. She won't hit me on camera. She'll hit me later. Where's side chat? Where do we get the chat? This is all new. Don't judge. Don't judge. Y'all had your first lives. Let me have mine.
I look like a homeless person. I mean.
Oh, so who's all in here? Jamin, Randy, Dallas Face, Mullet, Grizz, what's going on, man? Dark Soul, Corey. So left out Thursday. Wasn't too bad of a ride down. We stopped off in Dewey. We were supposed to go to Dewey Brewing Company, recommendations by SJ Bagger, but when we got there was like no parking. So we hooked it across the street where there was parking, and instead of just walking across the 4 lanes of traffic, we just went and ate at Starboard, which I recommend that place. Food was banging.
This is huge.
I mean, it was packed, but we got served pretty quick.
Yeah.
I don't know, ate some good food there. Hoofed it down coastal Route 1, and after taking Route 1, I remember why we don't take Route 1. I took her the first year we went down just so she could ride along the ocean and whatnot. But red light after red light, yeah, not mine. No. So where'd we stay? Oh, come on, you booked it.
I keep forgetting the name. Surf Villa.
What street was that off of?
Surf Ave.
Surf Ave, okay. It's like between 7th and 8th.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it was okay. It was enough just for the weekend or for the time being down there.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining.
Thank God it was just you and I in the room because that's all there was room for.
Oh yeah, dude, the shower like was probably you couldn't fit two of us in there.
Mhm.
Like me, yeah, I had like that much space.
Yeah, it was very
But anyway.
small, but it was decent.
It was nice because in the alleyway, we parked in the alleyway, and right across is Pickles Pub. So we actually didn't like spend a whole. Well, we didn't spend a whole much time down there because our friend Mertzy and them, Mertz Outdoors, shout out. Mertz and them used to get the house next door to Pickles, and we used to go up there and party, and then go down and drink, and watch all the shenanigans and traffic and whatnot.
I was disappointed they weren't there this year.
Yeah, I was bummed out, but they found a place better, I thought.
Very nice place.
They were staying outside Ocean City. They were staying outside, just over the bay there in Berlin, Maryland. Which, I mean, for the place that they got, what, two and a half bedroom, did I say bathroom or bedroom? Two and a half bedroom, full living room, full kitchen, dining area, yada yada yada, full outdoor parking, deck parking and stuff. And for what they told us they paid for, that is amazing. It was also joining them was my buddy Ritter and his wife, which was their first bike week. And it wasn't. They're not the only ones who had their first bike week.
Stop before you knock the light down.
Little fur baby.
She's trying to get something. She's
Technical difficulty.
gonna cause a whole ruckus right after. There's nothing there.
Come here. We'll show you who's causing the ruckus.
Here.
But anyway, wasn't just Ritter's first bike week. Who else was it?
Brian Kate.
Brian Kate, Bri the biker, and Kate's first bike week. It was awesome to be part of that. Yeah, so we got in Thursday. I don't know, a little after 3 o'clock. Got in, ran around up and down for a minute, and then kind of just randomly met up with guys over at Pickles Pub. Colin, Bronco Ride, Bri the biker, and Kate. Got to chill with them. Bert and George and their whole crew showed up. It was an okay time. I mean, it was. Listen, I advise if you're coming for food and all that, going to Pickles Pub after 5 is probably not a good idea.
Any other bars, really?
Yeah. Pickles is a good place. I mean, it's kind of more like a powerhouse drinking type place. I know everyone was like, there was colors in the bar and whatnot. I mean, that's ongoing. You're never going to get rid of that. And there's never a problem. But
every once in a while you get a hothead in there, but they take it outside.
Yeah, but other than that, I mean, you're just getting guys doing red bombs, burnouts out front. I mean, it's always nice because the outside, you can walk outside, have a beer, smoke, all that. And then you got the bikes always lined up all day and all night. But that was fun. I don't know, I think after that, we just walked on the boardwalk. Check that out. Oh no, we went over Thursday. We went over the Wild Bills in the afternoon, didn't we? Before Pickles. Was it Thursday or Friday?
I don't know. One of them days. It had to have been Thursday because Wild Bills was busy.
Yeah.
After that.
So we checked out Wild Bills. Wild Bills, I do recommend to go check out. Bills it's a good bar, but they have a whole parking lot that they have vendors. They have a huge stage for entertainment. I think they had 3-4 bands playing on the outside stage, and then they had 3 or 4 bands playing on the inside stage the entire week. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, we only checked it out on Thursday. We were told like Friday and Saturday they were just packed.
No, you couldn't even
get in. Vendors were a little unique this year. They're just there at Wild Bills. Right next door is the Bearded Clam, so between the parking at Wild Bills and the bike parking there in the street by the Bearded Clam, you always get some choppers, maybe some rigids and that. Always see the big Will baggers. But But the one vendor dude was cool. He does his own airbrushing and whatnot, and it was cool to talk with him. Maybe get some video of him doing some work. So probably throw it into the video for next Tuesday. I don't know how many videos are going to come out. Hopefully, just one, maybe two, if we're lucky. But Friday, grab breakfast at
Brass balls.
And what is that? Brass balls. What's that brass ball?
The bodacious biscuit.
That's right, the bodacious biscuit. We always go there for. Get Randy already laughing with the emojis. But we always go to Brass Ball Saloon for breakfast. We really don't go anywhere else. Fur baby. This is the fur baby. This is Gracie.
Raising hell.
Mm-hmm. Completely scared of the motorcycle. I don't think we're gonna have any like scooter, ride along videos with this one. Maybe the Dachshund. The Dachshund does ride in the saddlebags. Video to come. Video to come. We'll do some shorts or something with that. But, so grab breakfast at Brass Ball Saloon. Like I said, we recommend. Pricing's not bad. I think you can get like every breakfast is way too much food. It don't matter what you order, it is way too much food.
Even their lunch and dinner is way too much food.
Yeah,
there.
I mean, you get a 1 egg breakfast for like $4.99.
You order 1 egg and you get eggs, potatoes, fruit, the biscuit.
The biscuit plus meat plus
yeah. It's all hot.
So after that, we walked back down the boardwalk for a bit, and then went over to the hotel, jumped on the bike, and went and checked out the vendors. Yes.
The convention.
Yeah, we went up to the convention center. See, the nice thing about Ocean City is that the vendors are kind of, you have the convention center there off the main drag, and then up and down the main drag, you have separate little spots for vendors. Not only that, go across the bay, right across the bay by Hoopers and Sneaky Pete's. I really don't recommend Hoopers. I never heard good things about it. I just never ate there.
No.
But right there in their parking lot, most of their parking lot, I think Fast Lights LEDs was there. They were at Gettysburg. We got to talk with them guys. Leather sales.
Half the vendors that are normally there were not there.
Yeah, I mean, and she's talking about some of these. See, like we've been going down. I've been going down, and then she's been going down. We've been interacting with so many vendors. We kind of know the little guys who are going to be there most of the time, and we like to, stop in, check them out, buy a thing or there to help them out. But we really didn't see too many this year.
I was looking for the lady that makes cute little doggy vests. Yes, I dressed my dog up.
The Disturbed was there. We weren't. I think the pricing for the concerts this year, even though I think it was a stacked concert list for all 3 days, I really didn't feel.
We caught a little bit of Travis Tritt as we were walking on the.
Oh yeah, guys. I mean, really, honestly, you ain't got to pay for tickets. I mean, if you just walk to the inlet and hang by the fence, they didn't have any tarps up or anything. You could have watched the concert from the beach.
There was lots of people set up outside the fencing.
Oh yeah, they had chairs and everything leaning up against. I can't believe they got away with that, but it was whatever. But so yeah, so back to the vendor deal. So you have the main drag, convention center, main drag up and down the street. You'll find 3 or 4 places you can pull off at. I think Secrets has a place. There's a place up by, I think it would be, what's the one Apple Glide I went to go eat at? Big Peckers, right? I think Big Peckers has a setup there.
They have them all the way up to Fenwick now.
Yes. Well, yeah. And we didn't go. Coming down, we saw them. We just didn't go up that far. And then you can go over to Delmarva. I mean, it's Purdue Stadium. Decent. To our surprise, Jordy and his crew with Moto Motion X was over there. They were at Gettysburg. He is supposed to be on the podcast. I'm still, until we get everything set up, it's coming. I promise it's coming. Yeah, at least you guys get to hear my voice now, Yammer. But them guys got the late call to come in. I guess the Harley Stunt crew had canceled for that week, and they got called in. So it was great that at least the local crew got called in to pick up, and they got to do all that work for the week. Oh man, I don't know who was playing over there. Pretty much every vendor area had like a band area in that, except for the convention center. But I don't know who was playing over at Delmarva, but that wasn't me.
Nobody take offense to this. The older crowd loved them, but
woman, we are the older crowd.
Like, I don't know how I went over it.
Over at Delmarva, they had JP Cycles, Vance and Hines, Hogworks, Saddleman, Kenwood. You guys haven't watched the video. We just dropped it at like 6:05. A little short product review. Howard from CF Marketing was nice enough to talk to us and give us a little in-depth thing on the two-way camera system that Kenwood's putting out. I did drop a video because I feel like if you partner that up with I believe it's the HX7C comm system with the 4K camera, I mean, for motovlogging, I mean, that's got to be a good setup. I'm going to reach out, see what I can maybe pull some strings, maybe get my first freebie. I doubt it. I'm going to probably have to pay full price. Well, there now. We hung out at Delmarva for a bit. Went over to Rommel Harley Davidson. They didn't have nothing. Nothing. They didn't have anything. I was bummed out.
No, I was expecting to see a bunch of vendors and.
I was hoping for test rides.
Yeah. Nothing.
I was really hoping, like, to be honest, guys, I seriously want to test ride an Indian, one of the Challengers. And I've been bummed out. I've gone to like 3 events this year, and there has not been a test ride. There has not been an Indian dealer there giving test rides. But yeah, so we went over to Rommel, hung around there, grabbed some poker chips and whatnot. And then it was about 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock opens up. What bar? Oasis.
I'm sorry.
Focus. Well, anyways, we rolled down to Oasis. Oasis is a fun time for us. I can't upload the videos from previous years because they're not appropriate. I think YouTube would ban us.
It wasn't even that bad. I was fully
It's YouTube.
clothed.
It's YouTube.
But I was fully clothed.
Yeah, but it was the swing. Anyway, midgets were involved. But
I love midgets. I'm not terrified of midgets. I love them little guys.
But anyway, Oasis, it's a good place. We always like stopping. Actually, the first year, she got to meet my one of my best friends, Rob Baker, and his old lady. We rode over there, and it was an eye opener for her and an experience.
That's
But
crazy shit.
Oasis always has something going on, whether it's like pit bike racing, midgets throwing water balloons while you shoot paintballs at them. Don't ask.
Yeah.
This year they had something weird. We came out the bar, grabbed a drink, walked across the little bridge to the event area, and there's all these dudes, one's walking around half naked with armor on, and I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Guess they were gladiators.
So yeah, they actually had medieval total fighting, whatever. They had like axes, maces, broadswords, long swords, whatever they could hit, and they were actually throwing like punches, uppercuts, and everything. So
yeah,
edit out the questionable parts. No, I can't. No,
there's no way to edit.
No, I'll private bet you. Apple, DM me, bro. I'll send it to you. Where is Bodine 52 Bry Bronco Ride HDR? Looky, I'm here for yous. Well, thank you, Jamin. Let me roll down here. Oh, yo, Windrow Therapy.
You're touching buttons.
I'm touching buttons. I know I am. I just want to make sure if anyone else didn't jump in. I mean, we got Jamin, Corey, Winrow, Appleglide, Randy. What's funny? What? Yeah, it would be Corey. I mean, I could probably send it to you. What? Yes, the dog jumped back up. Yeah. Here, you get your 5 minutes of fame. Say hi. Say hi. Look here. Look, focus. Hey, look, hi. For a minute. Don't run. Oh, now. Don't start there, Dallas. Bri is a celebrity. Bri is. I'm just a humble little peasant below fucking Bri the biker. What the hell? But hey, I had stickers before I had a show. So does that mean I'm a legit YouTube biker?
There's stickers on the Pickle Pub bar store.
There is stickers everywhere. If I could stick a sticker there, we tug it. We went all the way down to the inlet, all the way the furthest down. There is an actual watchtower deal there. If you walk out these sketchy rocks and everything with the waves jumping and stuff, there is a sticker on the edge of that. Oh, it's Peaches. What's up, girlfriend? There's my super fan. So we got to meet Peaches over at Gettysburg, and it was awesome. We grabbed breakfast with her and her husband and everything, and he's a great time. I think I want to have him on the show. I think we should have him on the show.
He seems like he is be a hell of a fun time.
I think we should go visit him and have him on the show there. I think we should just do it there remotely. But anyway, so yeah, that was Gettysburg. That's another time. Yeah. So Friday, we went and did all the vendor stuff. And then on my way, it was nice enough of Bert and George from Baggers and Brews to hold a meet and greet deal at Fishtails. That included Mandy the Machine, Bri the Biker, Bronco Ride, SJ Bagger, myself, and on the way there down Route 50, I might have been speeding just a little itty bitty bit. And on the way, I had a state cop behind me, and I was already tripping. Next thing you know, I hear I felt this thing tap my boot, and I look down, and my shifter is about to go down the highway. Mm-hmm. So we get stopped at a stoplight. And I'm waiting for the cop to light me up, and I'm reaching down trying to grab the shifter. And she goes, "What's wrong?" And I said, "Well, we're stuck in fifth gear, and I can't go nowhere." So got it off to the shoulder. Someone was a couple and a gentleman on a tri-glide was nice enough to stop over. They had an Allen wrench, and I don't know what they had, but I was using it as a hammer, and that guy was cringing. But you know what? I got it worked. My only mess up was I was so worried about getting it on. I did not adjust it properly. So the rest of the night I rode around I had to lift my leg practically up into my gut just to shift. Easy there, yeah. Just to shift because I did not adjust it. Whatever. No doubt. You have to send him a check. You have to send Bree a check. I work for peanuts. I don't even get paid. But the phone is wrong.
We know. Nobody ever calls the house phone. You're in the middle of something.
Listen, it's because I'm actually live, man. House phone. We still have a house phone. How many of y'all in the side chat can say they still have a landline? With this whole technology, everything in the palm of your hand phone deal there. Anybody? That's one, Corey. She hit me once. So finally made it over the Fishtails. I think Mandy and Tim. Is it Tim? It's Tim. I feel bad. Please don't hate me.
Yes.
It's Tim. It was great meeting them. That was great. And then everyone else kind of rolled in. I didn't mind. I can honestly say that was probably like my first, or it might have been my second time going to Fishtails.
I liked Fishtails, but holy hell, I must be getting old because their music was ridiculously loud. You couldn't even hear each other talk.
Well, that was because like they'd have the bar area, and then like right where you would stand outside the bar to congregate, they had speakers like right here. But it was a little hard trying to find everyone and identify everyone for those who didn't know who was who. But the only guy who came prepared was Appleglide.
That was great.
Oh man, him and his little lady showed up. It was great. They were rocking the Baggers and Brews Brew Crew shirts, and they even had "Hi, my name is." But nah, it was great meeting him.
And that's only because at Pickles we couldn't find each other, so we had Mandy standing in Pickles, raising her hand, waving, trying to.
Oh yeah.
That's where the name tags came up.
Hey, I told her I would just jump up and down, wave my arms.
You did.
I did. But that was a great time hanging out all night. I got in trouble. I had maybe too many quick. And then they were throwing stuff out from the balcony, and then this one grabs a shirt and it's all excited until she opens the shirt and
White Claw.
she's all pissed because it's a White Claw shirt.
Who drinks White Claw?
I don't know. Maybe Bry? Bet you Dallas does. Dallas is one of the ones. I bet you he does. But interesting enough, we saw two of the higher up celebrity YouTubers drinking that night. And one wasn't drinking a fancy IPA or fancy craft beer or nothing. What was George drinking?
I don't remember.
Oh, just drinking a simple light, Miller Light. What the hell? Appleglide says George drinks White Claw. That is right. I'll retract what I said just to stir the pot. George wasn't drinking a Miller. He was drinking a White Claw. And I'm sticking to it. That is the facts. I guess you don't want to watch the Double D's.
I drink Coors Light. So you drink
Coors.
water.
Well, you can't say that. Who else was drinking Coors? I was making fun of them. I was a little concerned because the mountains were not blue.
I forget her name. Now I feel bad.
Screw it. So yeah, it was a fun night. Ended up just good time, man. Laugh, chilling, getting to know each other. Talking about upcoming event there too. October 1st, we are going to Baggers and Brews Fall Meetup Ride. That's starting at Fielder's Pub, and Appleglide better be there. That's my new security for when I go Insta famous after this live. So I'm gonna need security, and Apple's gonna be mine.
Still throwing between boobies and you guys.
I have boobies. He can come watch mine. I'll keep him there. But anyway, taste the Rockies. Mm-hmm. Anyway, Friday night went off with us walking around, scavenging for food. The only place we could find was not our pizza joint that we like to. If we recommend any pizza joint in OC,
that was like
other than the Bistro, I don't think you've ever ate at the Bistro, have you?
Yes, I have.
They're on 12th. So their pizza's okay.
I like Tony's pizza.
Tony's, right there on the corner off Street in Baltimore.
No, it's
right where, like, if you guys come into Ocean City and you see where the boardwalk is right where the big sign is.
Yeah, I forget what street it is.
But it's right by the ocean stage. Recommend that pizza. That's good. But other than that, we scavenged around, found some nasty pizza. I will never eat there again. So that ended our night. Saturday, went over to Berlin to meet up with Randy and them. Randy was nice enough to help readjust the clutch, which all he did is he bushwhacked a little washer deal there, so it wasn't metal on metal. Set the shifter up and everything. And then we were supposed to go take off and go riding all day. and maybe go see Azteec Island because somebody won't ever let us leave Ocean City without going to Azteec Island.
It's a must.
It is a must. It is a must. Now, as far as riding, you guys, okay. So to describe Ocean City, Maryland for Bike Week and that, it is what you make it. Riding, there is some areas that's decent riding. I mean, you just got to go find it. I mean, it's not too far either, man. I mean, like you're really going like to go, what, from Ocean City to the other side of the bay, like the far end, is what, an hour? About an hour and a half, like not even an hour and 20, right? If you go out straight out 50 and then out over.
Yeah.
And I mean, you have Azteec. No, she is not on the Dyna yet.
I can't even touch the ground.
We got to lower it.
I got stubby legs.
And if I don't, I think I might be trying to pull something up my sleeve that there might be a build series. We're going to build her a bike, man. Because we're fabricators. We're real bikers. We build shit. Yeah. Ain't no. Yep. Yes, totally agree there. Windrow therapy, yes. So Saturday we hung out with the Ritters and Mertz Outdoors and them. Dave, Michelle, Melissa, I think is her name, Tony, and all that. There's a whole bunch of people.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much stayed there all day.
It was a good time, though.
It was a good time. Great food. Good time, great food. Always a good time with Mertz Outdoors. We rode back in. That pretty much ended our night. I think we did like one or two little fires up the strip, and that was about it. And then we just kind of watched
We were
traffic.
supposed to go to the Cowboy, but from the way it looked, there was...
Yeah, it was packed. Didn't want to deal with that. I was feeling... I'm a very people person. I'm fine with that. But I think sometimes after, you've been drinking all day and the last thing you want to do is be in a crowded area with a lot of people and all that body heat and stuff just makes me want to start swinging. And I'm fine. I didn't need to do that. So I sat out on the side of the street, and you're probably wondering where all them shorts came from. That was all shot in one day of me sitting on the brick sides.
It's more entertaining sitting out there than it is going to the bar sometimes.
Yes. So, I mean, as far as like doing stuff this year, the most we did is we did a little more riding. We went a little more different places than we would. We didn't do nothing too spectacular than out of the normal, what we feel spectacular. We didn't even go to the beach. Well, technically we went to the beach, but we didn't go play on the beach, which was okay with me, but I know you're pissed. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little. So rolling in the Sunday we did our little ride up and down the strip, trying to check out what the vendors had left, maybe pick up some deals. It was cool. We got to sit down and talk with Sick Boys and all them. I got to talk with Olin's, Chromeworks.
I finally got my vest.
Oh yeah, she got her vest, guys. She's legit now. Watch out. Could have bought your chaps that you needed for this upcoming trip. That lady was a little rough with you.
She had me in an extra large. I'm 5'2". Are you supposed to be able to breathe when you wear chaps? Because I could not breathe. She had them suckers all the way up to my boobies. I'm like, something ain't
What's
right.
up? Now, which one's this? Now, because see, this is why I don't like this. See, they always come on as B&B, and you don't know if it's George. Normally, 9 times out of 10, it's George, but you just never know.
You don't need to know.
Well,
It's a mystery.
I need to know. Because if it's George, then we can go back to the White Claw story and, oust them about drinking White Claw.
It's George.
It's George. Maybe.
Can't you read?
Anyway. No, I'm not keeping up to date. See, do you want this? Do you want to watch that? I don't need that.
Oh,
But,
you broke it.
Lies. Apple Glide. Where's Apple Glide? No, you didn't have White Claw. I know. I have photographic proof of what you did have, but it's all good. Dude, who gives a shit? Everyone was having a good time. But Sunday, did our normal thing, checking out deals and all that. Like I said, we talked with Olins. I was discussing some stuff with Chromeworks. I really didn't. It is what it is. I'm not fully impressed with that whole deal. They were trying to tell me about their 2 and the 1 and the 2 system and that. And I'm just, it is. I have true duals on my bike, so if I'm gonna upgrade and do whatever, I'm gonna try and find true duals. Put up with it. But all-ins, we're got everything priced out, and we are definitely. Unfortunately, it's not going to happen this year. It's going to happen in the spring. What are we doing in the spring?
Suspension?
Yeah, but where are we going?
Daytona.
That's right. Next year, lined up for the beginning of the year is Daytona Bike Week, and that's pretty much where we're going to try and get the suspension put on. It was great talking to them guys because they're not going to BS you. They're going to tell you exactly what you need for your bike. Right away, I tried walking in being all cocky, so I'd be like, yeah, I need the 13s with the resis. I need the resis. And the guy's like, no, you don't. And I'm like, well, tell me why I don't. And he exactly told me why, and he didn't BS, and the pricing wasn't bad. So that's the game plan for that, is to go down. We are anything leading into Daytona right now, everything's going to be kind of concrete probably at the beginning of November, because we're going to book. We're staying at Cackleberries. We are riding down. We're riding down with should be a Dark Souls Corner. We're rolling down with him. And then we're supposed to be meeting Bedlam's Biker Asylum in South Carolina. So we're going to make it a day and a half. Not even a day and a half. It's going to be a day, but the rest of the ride down should only be like 5 hours from where we're staying. So
yeah, my butt's already yelling.
Hey, I would, even though I couldn't buy you a seat, I went out and got you a purple pad from the truck stop on the way home on Wednesday. Did that make a difference?
It did, yes.
But what you really need is, and too bad Denver from the V-Twin podcast ain't here. You need that wicked ass cushion.
No, I need something to bring my legs up. My legs started falling asleep. That's what was killing me.
But yeah, kind of winding down on Sunday. We went over to Aztec Island. She had a run-in with a horse. She kind of freaked out. She's all worried about the horses coming near you because the park ranger had already yelled at us, telling us to stay back
40 feet.
40 feet. Them things are going to come up to you whether you care or not. Don't panic. She goes, what do you do if they start coming towards you? And about 5 seconds later, I look over and one's coming right at us. I'm like, don't move. It just walked by. I don't care.
No.
But it's nice to do that little stretch there. We didn't pay to do the rest of the island. I think we're going to do that next year because we're going to ride that all the way down through. I think we're going to come down a day or two early next year if we come down those three, because we were out honestly supposed to. We weren't even supposed to go down this year. We were going to take off to save up to go to other places, but because like Brian and them were coming down, it was their first week. Ritter and them had let us know it was their first. It was also their first week. We wanted to be there, and I think we all had fun. I hope everyone else did. It was great meeting everybody. But yeah, we checked out Aztec for a bit and then rolled into town. What was the name of the seafood place you had us go to?
Marina Deck.
Marina Deck was great. I ain't complaining about the pricing. That was moderately priced for what you were getting. Plenty of food. Took us forever to down all that. And as I'm checking my phone, noticed it was game day. And normally, or on Sundays, we either go to Pickles Pub or we go to Buxy's Salted Dog. So I threw it out there. Asked, because I knew the Beard and Pawnee Princess were still staying down there. I think it was about right before the second half. They said they were down there. We jumped on the bike, went down. We didn't want to go home right away because normally we leave like by noon. I really didn't want to go home. I don't think we had enough time down there. So it was nice to catch the game with the Beard and Piney, have a beer with them, and just BS around. Like I said, we're planning on going to October 1st for the meetup. That was great. We did meet some of Baggers and Bruce's fans, and we were trying to steal them. I mean, we were handing up, we gave them stickers and took nice pictures of them. They were a great group, actually. Where were they out of? I think that they were from Jersey, but I'm not supposed to hold that against them. Oh, why can't I see my regular messages here? Did I send messages?
I don't know what you do.
I don't know what I do. I press buttons. Ladies and gentlemen, you get anything through me through Instagram or all that, I probably didn't mean to send it. It probably just came through. Can't find the guy. Group is a great group. They're planning on going to the meetup in October 1st. So we already have the hotel room booked. We're staying. Roger Mel was there. Apple Glide and Mrs. Apple were there. Yep. Should be under there. Mark Kowitz, Brian. We'll just go with Brian. Look, there's a picture we took too.
Calm down.
What? They had some cool bikes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even though the guy rides Road Glide, I mean, it was cool. Yeah, Brian. Brian recommended some places for us to hit up, maybe get some content for ourselves. That was nice of him. It's nice of them that they're showing up to the Baggers Brews meetup ride because I think it's going to be bigger than what it was last time. Hoping that for them. They deserve it. So, yeah, we hung out at Sully Dog for a bit, had a couple beers, and then we made the long drive home. And unfortunately, it didn't matter what way we went. We hit traffic, accident after accident. I don't think we got home Sunday until I think it was 11:30 at night.
11:30. Yeah.
So I hurried up, unpacked the bags, went to bed, got up at 2:00 and went to work. So, but as a whole, what did you think of OC this year? Vendor wise, party wise, ride wise, yada yada yada. What'd you think?
It was decent.
It was decent.
Yeah.
So it wasn't as good as the year before.
Vendor wise, no.
You were disappointed with the vendor?
I was, yeah.
I wasn't. I mean, it is what it is. It's kind of, I mean, the real important ones were there. I mean, Zero 3D was there. I mean, and I'm pretty sure George said that I needed to get you some adjustable foot pegs for you. So, I mean, you could always fork out for that yourself. I'm joking. No, she don't need adjustable. No, George, because I bought her fancy new floorboards. How were they for the ride down, by the way? Were they nice?
Yes.
They were nice. It was nice.
Mm-hmm.
It was nice. It was nice. See, I care. I take care of her. I got it. So we're still thinking of. I'm still debating on seats. I was talking to George about it. I know I was talking to Dallas about Saddleman with the extended reach seats. I do got to check out and finish George. Backers Bruce posted a video today. I think at like 6:00. I got to check that out. I think George was doing the hammock seat and all that. I missed it. I was too busy trying to figure this out, which went horribly wrong. This is not the platform I'm going to be using all the time. For the podcast and all that, I think I'm going to be using, I think it's Riverside FM. Yes, Riverside FM is what we. As far as podcasting and everything, guys, we will be doing some lives. The whole goal for the podcast for me is be remote. I should be able to go wherever I want, whenever I want, and just be able to get the stuff out and record. We go out on some group rides, or we're at an event and we run into some cool people with some cool stories, or that's just where we can meet up with somebody to interview. I think that's where you're going to get the real side to everything. It's not sitting in this studio, which ain't a studio, is my kitchen. My wall is too glossy for the light, so I threw this up. I really wish I was sponsored by NOS Energy, even though I don't need to be drinking that. But but other than that, OC for this year, OC is always great to me. It is, like I said, it's our anniversary. It's our time together. What made it better this year is having so many friends in that down. really bummed out Rob and Tina didn't come,
I know.
but everyone else made up for it. It was great making new friends and hanging out with old ones. So we're going to wrap this up. I got to go to bed. She's got to be her. So thank you guys for watching. Look for the video for Motion City to drop Tuesday. Yeah, try and keep the videos posting at about 6:30 every Tuesday. Probably maybe do the lives on Thursdays, maybe. Probably not. I'm trying to respect everyone in the community. That's why it's about 7 o'clock in that. If you guys need to go watch anything, I think Moto Nog is coming up at 7:30, and I'm pretty sure M4 had showed out earlier that I think Thrashing's going on. So I want to thank everyone for coming out, everyone that's stuck in here. Greatly appreciate it. So like I said, check out next Tuesday for the video, and we're out.